morning, and well, I suppose Happy New Year. We're a week into it though now, just over. First video of 2025, and we're going to go to Chinley, okay, North Derbyshire, but with a twist, certainly, okay, because I'm hoping to do Dore South Curve, okay, today at some point. Whether we'll do it on the way there or the way back from Chinley, or even both, I don't know just yet. But we're going to get this next train here from Cottingley in a few moments now. It's not far away. And we'll go to Mirfield and then hopefully across to Wakefield on Grand Central. Maybe Pontefract. Just have to see, okay? Because I've looked at the timings and some of the connections are a bit not great. So let's swing the camera around and see this next train coming in, which it will be doing very shortly. It's approaching now, and since the timetable changed back in December, we have now got a northern service stopping here every 2 hours, along with those 3 extra ones that we had earlier before. Brighouse, Leeds, Wigan, Leeds and Leeds, Wigan. So this is a northern service, what used to be TPE for a few years, a while back. So I'll go to Mirfield with this one if we can, and then get Grand Central over to Wakefield or Pontefract. Far from Mirfield now, we're just coming up to Ravensthorpe, and this is going to look radically different in the next few years because the bit of track we're on now is going to be redundant. We're slightly a few yards over to the left, and this station is going to be closing and being removed in September or so of this year. So we will definitely come here at least once, if not twice more, before it ends. Probably do a walk back to Diverted onto Mirfield, like we've done the past a few times. So we're going to reverse at Mirfield and go down towards Wakefield. Right, so we made it to Mirfield. Now then, the platform here has been shortened, and the steps, although they are still there, they're not available for use now. It's roughly where the piece of board is, not them silver birches over there, is where it was. So things are changing here quite significantly because there's a new platform being built over there, both sides. I think we're going to be using that in the not too distant later this year. But again, don't quote me, I'm telling you what I've been picking up. This train is heading off to Huddersfield. 20 minutes late. We now need to walk over to the island platform to get the train to Wakefield, Grand Central. You can just possibly see the steps are there now, but we can't use them. And I think they've gone for good, because obviously this platform on this side's coming out when it's finished. It was a bit wet here on Monday when we went swimming in Wakefield. Seems alright now. Still a lot of snow about and frost. Now there's a gap in the bridge here, look. And that, I think, is because they're going to mirror across on the opposite side, where we've got steps here, and obviously no disabled access, which they seem to be hell-bent on these days. And yeah, so I think the same sort of thing's going to be created over there, but with a lift and stairs as well. So let's go up the stairs here while we still can. And it's the next train on this side, about 10 minutes or so. Ooh, sounds like a freight. It is. London Underground livery. I'd imagine it'll be from Drax Power Station to Liverpool Docks. God, long formations, aren't they, freight? Incredible. Wish we got passenger trains that long. Brilliant. So it's going to be going up the Calder Valley as that, I would think. Oh, it's cold. Right, our train to King's Cross is approaching. So we'll go on this one as far as Doncaster, hopefully. See if we can make a quick connection with the one to Sheffield from there. It's only about 2 or 3 minutes, I think, but we'll see. Just leaving Mirfield.
This is a Grand Central service for London King's Cross. Park at Wakefield Kirkgate, Pontefract Baghill.
There's a lot of work still to do here for the new platform.
That's what it was, tiny zone. Not tiny zone. Tell everyone not to go on tiny zone. Is that what you were watching? Yeah, and then it got, that's how I got packed.
Approaching Wakefield Kirkgate.
Just say if you were even
We're not getting off here this time.
Say.
It's going up towards Crofton West Junction now. The single track on the right up there leads to Oakenshaw South Junction. And it used to be double track many years ago. And I don't think it sees a lot of use now. It's a long time since I've done it on a rail tour. Years ago, I think. We're taking the main route here now, round to the left, the local Nottingham leads via Wakefield. That's the Midland Main Line proper. But it's really near siding now to Bumbretton. That's the line that goes over to Hare Park. We're having at Pontefract Baghill. I'm going to get off here now and walk over to Baghill. The train hasn't left York yet, so I've got bags of time. Yeah. 3 off, including myself, and 4 on. I wasn't going to get off here at first, actually, but so I thought about Doncaster, then you went that way via Conisbrough, Exeter to Sheffield. There's a 2-minute connection, then we've had nearly an hour to wait for the next one because there's no cross country at Doncaster today because the engineer works south of Sheffield. So, anyway, we've got some time here now for a bit of breakfast in spoons. Right, we're at Pontefract Baghill and this is the train to Sheffield. So we won't get to go right through with this one. I'm going to go just as far as Meadowhall because if we go to Sheffield we'll have about just under an hour to kill because of the way the thing is. The connections are at Sheffield. So off we go, heading south this time for a change. Territory around here now, because that's the main road down there towards Ackworth and South Hensall, which were where we used to drive the bus years ago. So well since I've done this section, I think it's actually. new bridge there for the new bypass road. It's been in a few years though now, is that? So we're dropping now down to Moorthorpe. It would be very convenient if there's a left turn here, which linked up with the line to South Hensall, because that would be really good. Pontefract Baghill to Doncaster via South Hensall. It'd mirror the opposite curve you'll see shortly. So a limited stop now from Moorthorpe, just Swinton, Rotherham, Central, Meadowhall. It'd be handy if it stopped at those other 3 stations, it would. So it'll cross over the main Leeds-Doncaster line, which is here now. And here's the line from the connection from South Kirby Junction just coming in. Not sure what the speed is at this point, because everything on this line of course stops at Moorthorpe unless it's a freight or a diversion. So it's only 50 coming from Wakefield. So this is Moorthorpe. Used to be a cafe there that did a good breakfast, but it hasn't been open for quite a while. Keeps opening and shutting and opening and shutting. We're approaching Alderwalk Junction now. We are going via Rotherham Central, which I did wonder with the flooding that's been taking place. So that's the main line there, straight towards Meadowhall and the old road to Chesterfield. Oh, that's filthy as that, isn't it? Crikey. It's been doing leaf clearing, I think, or whatever. So this is Rotherham Central. Reopened in 1987. So this is Rotherham Central. Reopened in 1987, I believe. There was an older station here. And the south end is where the trams stop, because it's combined tram and ordinary train here it is. It's the tram station, part of the Rotherham Central station is there. So we're going to go up to the right now, going the main line into Sheffield. Trams go along the old freight line down towards Woodburn Junction. We could go that way if we weren't booked to call at Meadowhall for some engineering work on, which I did do some years ago, coming the other way to York as first stop, Rotherham Central. Before Meadowhall was built, actually, sometimes they used to go down that way instead of coming up this chord all the time. It didn't always. Whatever. CF Booths scrapyard is on the right, a bit further round here now. Yeah, that's it. CF Booths. It's where a lot of Class 76 locomotives from Woodhead days met their end. Focus, difficulty focusing because of the dirt on the window. So I just saw the barriers actually descend there. It's left that a bit late to put his level crossing down in the signalman. Meadowhall, so we'll just nip off here briefly and come back, 'cause it's the same connection we'll get at Sheffield later anyway, so we'll just do that. Now I've just been to Meadowhall to have a look at 1 or 2 items that I wanted to buy and change over possibly, but not entirely successful. But anyway, we're back on the station. In fact, I'm actually just on the tram station now, and there's a tram here just to my left, so we'll swing the camera around. There's also a train up there leaving for Scarborough, I think it is, via Hull. And there's our train coming in now, which we must get on the opposite side, on platform 1. So we'll just nip into Sheffield with this train. Former Metro 158, the look of it. 901. So go to Chesterfield next via the old road. Woodhouse on the old road because of the engineering work. Then we'll go straight over to the Hope Valley from there via Dore South Curve. On the sun side here, aren't we? So line from Barnsley comes in across there. We just missed one off platform 3. Now just pulling into Sheffield. Sheffield Midland as it was. So we need to go via the old road round to Chesterfield to make the connection for Chinley.
Please remain vigilant. If you see anything suspicious, please report before.
Right. It's on platform 2, I think. It will be. 11:27, that's the one we want. St Pancras is not here yet, because he's got to go out that way. Right, this is a cross-country service for Edinburgh.
Sorry that the 11:27 East Midlands Railway service to London St Pancras is delayed by approximately 6 minutes.
Right, that's what we want, is that one.
Fault with the signalling system earlier on this train's journey.
Not round here then, evidently. Right, we don't want this one, otherwise we'll end up going straight back home. But I thought I'd film it anyway, just add a bit more variety. Two drivers in there, I wonder if one of them doesn't sign the old road. Look at that, 5 carriages. Is it? No, it's 4. Blaming hell. 4 carriages on a service that long. Plymouth, Edinburgh, something like that.
At East Mid Railway.
Right, this is our train. It's coming in from St Pancras and it's going to go back to St Pancras. A little bit late, but we've got plenty of time at Chesterfield, I think, anyway, to get the one that goes around Dore South Curve. Now, I've done this before, but it's a long time ago. Just left Sheffield now, and we're heading towards Retford to use the old road. It's quite a steep climb, is this short section just out of Sheffield. That's the main line towards Meadowhall and the north. Look how high up we are now, we've only gone a few yards. So we're joining the line that used to come out of Sheffield Victoria, round to the right now up here. This is the line that used to go to Sheffield Victoria. Down here, there's something actually on it down there as well. Little rail-mounted vehicle, I don't know what it was. This is Woodburn Junction. And that's the line that heads off towards the south side of Meadowhall and Rotherham Central. Woodhouse. So they're waiting for the Lincoln service. So we've got the right-hand feather. Presumably, the left-hand feather is for the main route to Retford, unless there's a loop and the main route is just blank. I'm not sure how it's signalled, this junction now here. If it's an equal speed junction, then of course you'll get a feather either way. Right for what we're doing and left for the Retford line, and that'll be it. So it doesn't look very fast what we're doing here. Might be a sign. 40 either way, so it's an equal speed junction. It's slow for the main line towards Retford, there is that. It's the Great Central. Yeah, it should be 60 should down. So last time we did this, nearly a year ago in February last year, we came from the north, from Rotherham, Masborough, North Junction, straight up here. There's a footbridge just there now. We've walked across there a while back, a few years ago, because it was a Sunday, I think it was, and this yard was all quiet, there was no one here. It was really warm day, unlike today. So this is the main line now from Rotherham that we're joining. Very slow junction again. Ladder junction. It's got quite a shine on it, so somebody must use it pretty regular. Probably just freight. Not very far off the Rother Valley Country Park now, which I think is on the left. There's a bridge coming up with no floor in it. Somewhere. That's the bridge we walked over that time. This is going back about 6 years now. And that's the bridge there with no floor in it. Approaching Chesterfield now. And we should be crossing over to at least platform 3 because there definitely isn't a platform 4 yet. And I doubt they'll ever do that because even though they built platform 3, they hardly use the damn thing. "20-mile-an-hour crossovers north of the station." This is what's known as Tapton Junction. So we've got a few minutes here. I thought for a minute the train was cancelled actually for Liverpool, but it started at Nottingham, not Norwich. So this is heading up for St Pancras very shortly. There is a freight, I think, going to go through platform 3. Where is the... Yes, something's coming. Very slow is this. It's probably got a red signal actually. Yeah, it has. Yeah, because there's something crossing over on the far side. Yeah, someone else has got the feather there for the old road. A northbound EMR service. And there it goes, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. There's only one set of crossovers, not two, so it's only one train through at one time. It's had to wait for us. It looks like you can terminate here on this platform and go back north actually with a full main aspect signal there. There's a light engine coming south at some speed. Oh, 170s. Oh, like Anglia units these, I think, don't they? Or former Anglia. Actually, it's just a new EMR livery, white with red doors. It's almost like Transport for Wales, isn't it, this? I wonder what ours is going to be. Be nice if it's the same. Yeah, look, feathers off now again for the old road. Another cross-country service heading for Edinburgh, and that's also taking the old road. They ought to put another set of crossovers in there so you can have two trains going through the junction simultaneously in both directions. Other than that, they ought to cross that over to platform 3 line at Clay Cross or whatever. Might have been a bit easier if that freight wasn't there. Oh, another freight here coming straight through. This is going towards Sheffield down the main line. faster taking the main line. This one's just setting off now, wherever that's going. That's quite a good shot there with two freights, one going straight through and one just starting off. Because obviously that's going around the old road, is that one. It couldn't have proceed movements at the same time without one going one way and one going the other way. Long enough, isn't it? Like I said before, it's a shame we don't have passenger trains as long as freight trains. Right, so our train is approaching. So we'll go just one stop with this to Grindleford. Go around the South Curve at Dore. See if we can do it. I want to sit on the far side. Oh yes, plenty of space. Right, we are leaving Chesterfield, heading north, and you'll see the route pair away to the right, or curve away to the right, which we used earlier, coming in on that EMR, that other EMR service. So yeah, it's a shame the crossovers aren't a bit quicker here north of the station, and it's the same layout as the south, where you've got two sets of crossovers instead of just one.
I think so.
This is a divergence point now, and we're on the main. That's the old road over to the right. Right, so we've just exited Bradway Tunnel there now, and we're now about to take the curve avoiding Sheffield. This is the crossover. And now we're going to go round the Dore South Curve. So that's the main line to Sheffield, which is not that well used at the moment, a bit of frost on it. And now we're going round the curve. This is rare. Used to be double tracked to this curve, the little tunnel, 88 yards. And they've lengthened the curve at this end, now this western end, and they modified the alignment through Dore. So here we are now. It's been opened out a bit more now. So Dore Station's just around the corner there now. And here we are. This is the main Hove Valley line now. But we won't be joining it just yet because they've extended this line now for longer freights, and they can stay on the curve longer. How quick that is to miss Sheffield out, eh?
You don't need to do it, right at each step. Dust and water. Don't eat yellow snow. No, it's not being invented, is it? I tell you what else you surprised. You remember Jack Gibbon? Yeah. He would be good for ever. Yeah. You'd have thought that. Because he worked back in the day when it was dust and water. Yeah, when it was nothing.
Right, we're joining the main line now.
I've got chocolate all on it. 100% off.
Oh, right. Oh, unusual. An EMR service stopping here at Grindleford. So we're going to nip on to Chinley on the next one in an hour's time, hopefully. Let's make for the calf, shall we? See this train out. One going the other way as well. Right, here we are, home of Grindleford. I hope it's open. No one sat outside, obviously, because it's freezing. Oh. So we've ordered stew, but it's in a Yorkshire pudding with some chips, so nice, very nice. Right, so we've just eaten the Grindleford Station Cafe, and as I see, the tables aren't used because they're covered in snow. And this here is Totley Tunnel, completed, I think, in 1893, according to that. That's right. And it is 6,230 yards in length. And I think it is only beaten in length by the Severn Tunnel. So I think this is the second longest tunnel in the UK. We haven't got much time to disappear too far here, because the next train towards Manchester, now Liverpool, is due in about a quarter of an hour or so. So we've not got a lot of time. And we'll have a little wander over here. So there's the station looking the other way towards Chinley and Stockport and Manchester, whatever. Because there's only one service that's coming through here now, the Liverpool Norwich, of course, which is using the South Curve at Dore. TransPennine and Northern aren't operating this way. Well, that's why Northern can't operate a service between Chinley and Manchester Piccadilly via New Mills. But I don't think that's happening. So this is where you'd walk if we're going to walk to Hathersage, but we're not doing that now. We haven't got time. And it'll be a bit mucky in places, I bet. Really wet. Everywhere's soaking wet and hopeless it is, and a bit slippy. Oh, it's so much nicer when the weather's hot and sunny. There's Padley Mill there. It's not going any further now. Oh, come here. But obviously it can go up this way as well, can't we? Wherever that is, Longshore Estate via Padley Gorge. There's water everywhere. Yeah. Right, let's get back to the station and to the same platform at which we arrived. Right, here's our next train, another 158. So we'll go to Chinley with this train and then head to Henshalls. So this has come all the way from Norwich. Approaching Hathersage now. Battery's very low on here now, so I've got the adapter on. Coming up to Bamford, and there's the third line now then, the loop line for up trains if they need to overtake. It's not got a massive shine on it though. So this is Bamford. hills covered in snow. So the next stop is now Hope, Derbyshire. We'll have to have another walk around here when we get the summer. We will. If we can do Edale to Glossop or vice versa, we'll do that, because I've been thinking of that walk for ages.
We are now approaching Hope.
The opposite service. So this is Hope, Derbyshire, for Castleton and the Caverns. Approaching Edale, and just look at the clouds there, pretty much touching the hills. I just think I might just come back here actually after we've been to Chinley. We'll double back one stop. Get a few photographs and video from here. It is amazing. Just leaving Edale. So I'll come back here actually and then just double back, that's what I plan to do next. Just look at the hills. Edale signal box there, I'm sure that's living on borrowed time. Chinley in the snow. Isn't it amazing? I think it's snowed a bit more this side of Edale. Cowburn Tunnel. Fuck, is it a 1-0 job? My word. Sit on. Right, so we're going to do a double back to Edale shortly. So I'm going to go straight to Henshalls. Just see this train out. Something coming through on the opposite side. If this is stopping here, which it probably is, we can't get on it because I want to go to Henshalls. I think this is going to be late. If this is the case, then oh yeah, so we've got an hour here, whichever anyway. So let's head off to what's it. So I thought we'd see this out from the footbridge. So I've got an hour in Chinley after all that. I thought we'd a bit less. It's amazing doing this in the snow. It is. It's quite rare as well, actually. Right, just walked a short distance down from the train station and turned left down this road. See if I just swing the camera around. You can see up there, the station's just to the right. So we'll go down here, there's a little bit of a path to cut off and then we'll walk back up to the station. The next train is about 5 minutes late, so unfortunately there's no time to double back to Edale because the train's passed at Chinley just about, so as you saw earlier. So I haven't quite got time to go to Edale and come back through here. Otherwise it's going to be getting dark. So We'll just head straight into Manchester now. Oh well. There's a waterfall here. Hi. Oh, there's a waterfall. That will be quite good on a warmer day. In fact, I'm surprised there isn't more in the way of ice. There's a few icicles at the side. Anyway, let's get around here. There's a little bit of a path now. It's only a short bit, just up to the left. It'll cut a corner off. Yeah, I remember this. Might have a swim there in summer, if we can. I don't think they saw each other. Right, one up to the left now, yeah. This isn't too bad. It's not all mucky and horrible. Looking back, and this is where we're heading. So the stream there is on the left. I know I can take cold water sometimes, but not when there's snow around and frost. Oh, little BR sign there, look. So let's head up there. We've walked down that way once or twice in the past. We have. But not now. Just go straight up here back into Chinley. Chinley and the High Peak. We're crossing over that stream again now, yeah, aren't we? Fair bit of water in it. It's a bit shallow on this side. Right, back in the centre of Chinley. So we'll walk back this way past Henshalls again. We've still got a good 10 minutes easily. There's no rush. Get some big wagons down here, does Sam? Every now and again. That's the chippy of Chinley, but I haven't used it for quite a while because it's only open on an evening now, and we can never really be here on an evening unless we get stuff from Henshalls and just wait for up to an hour or so. But never know, somebody might open a bit earlier because used to do that on a lunchtime. They would open lunchtime at one point. Henshalls is just there, so I've just been there. So let's head up now to the station, which is right here. So yeah, just walk down that way and turn left, and we come around a circle. And this is the bus up here now for New Mills Central. Although I don't understand why that train just can't nip on one more stop to Chinley and turn around using the, you know, the usual place at, is it Chinley South Curve, West Curve Junction, whatever, on towards the old route towards Buxton, stop there, come back. I think it could easily do that. It'd actually give Chinley 2 trains an hour into Manchester. It would. Right, we're not going to be able to do much video going back now because it's dropping dark. It will be time we get to Manchester. Yeah, it's only 2 minutes late now. Let's get on the station. Right, we'll go on this one to Piccadilly and see what we can get there. Whether I go straight home or not, I don't know yet. I'd like to have gone to Rochdale. So yeah, yes, on this one. So we'll go with this to Manchester Piccadilly and see what we can get from there. Oh, it's an old London Midland unit, this, I think, isn't it? Just walk, you see that road, that's where I walked down there earlier. I did. So let's get on to Manchester now. We'll have a decent walk as soon as the weather improves. So we're now about to take the Hazel Grove cord that was put in about, what, 40, nearly 40, about 39 years ago? 86 was it? I think it was, so that you could have these fast services going this way and being able to call a Stockport instead of going non-stop Sheffield to Piccadilly. So that now there is the line that goes straight over to North Hendon Junction and Altrincham. It is. So we descend now. We're not stopping at Hazel Grove on this one, I don't believe. This is the Buxton line we're joining now. Quite a switchback on the line here, if you're going to Buxton. It's a lot faster this way from Chinley to Piccadilly. It's leaving Stockport. And we're going on to the viaduct. We're going down the slow line. I'm amazed the signalling hasn't been modernised here, because I still need to believe that it is absolute block through Stockport, which, or with colour lights, it seems a bit strange to me. I don't know how that works out. So next stop Piccadilly, and we'll get off there, see what we can get home, whether I go home direct or not, I'm not sure yet. So there's the M60. The line to Staley Bridge. Guybridge Staley Bridge goes off over there somewhere. Norwich Junction. Again, it's a shame they don't have a better service on that line. I going to use that Saturday, went to Northampton, but it didn't happen. Right, Manchester Piccadilly. Let's see what we can get now from here. Or walk over to Victoria, we'll see.
Any passengers travelling towards Manchester Airport today?
Right, I thought we'd just have a little bit of time in Manchester city centre. Pop into one or two shops, we'll see. And then maybe head over to Manchester Victoria. Well, I know commonly as Man Vic. I like the livery of that bus there with the poppies on it. Another free bus. Okay. Deckers on free bus services. I thought there would have been minibuses, something like that. A lot of the network around in Manchester area now is B-line, this sort of yellow colour. So yeah, I like this one, this SL64, it's quite good. What's it, you know, poppy livery. Right now at Manchester Victoria, and we're waiting for this train. It's coming in now, swing the camera around. Saltburn service. There's not many go to Saltburn now, about 2 or perhaps 3 a day, I think. So we'll go to Huddersfield on this, change there for Cottingley. Could have got this at Piccadilly, but we got it here instead, since we're here now. Thanks, Huddersfield. Oh dear. But as you can see, the local service has just gone right in front of us. So I'm not exactly a happy bunny. Let's get a pizza. Coming into Leeds, and that there is our next train. We are actually on the Scarborough train because I jumped off at Huddersfield for a pizza. So let's hope that it goes back in about 5 minutes or so. Absolutely farcical leaving Manchester Vic and then the other one going in front at Huddersfield like it did. Right, so this is the train we just got off here now. This is the Scarborough train which we jumped on at Huddersfield after getting a pizza. Right, so this is our train here now, Huddersfield. We're getting on it very shortly, I would think. Andy's Man Club livery. Right, we're back. Quite a jaunt round was that today, wasn't it? So this train can play us out and then we'll call it a day. So, to reflect then, it's been quite a good day. Weather's been cold, but not ridiculous. And we did do Dore South Curve, and we went to Chinley. And then we nipped into Manchester on the way back for a few odds and sods. So yeah, quite a good day. So cue music, and I'll see you next video. Bye for now.